Not hard, just kind of get off.
Get out of here.
Alrighty. Now that we got the item stuff out of the way and everything, y'all are kind of free to do what you want for a while. There is a like more that I'm gonna do like after this, but if y'all have scenes that y'all want to do in the city, I will just say you can go wherever you want and we can improvise things. I was gonna say, just if you don't know what scene you want to do, or you don't have to do a scene that you want, but you can just move on with things, whatever. But Abby is currently like recovering from her. I'm just telling you what people are up to basically. Abby is like recovering from wounds in the hospital. Like Meepo and John, there's definitely avenues there of like they don't know what the hell.
I'm already have one plan.
They don't know what the hell they're doing in Catalina. Naomi and King Farron are both too busy, but Sir Garrus, Regis, and Aaron are all sparring in the practice grounds, and Cal is chained up in the dungeon with the guards watching over her. Yeah. So those are just like, I'm just saying, these are things that people are doing. Whatever scene you do, you can take the other two with you, or you can go alone, whatever you want to do.
I find Meepo and John, and we're going to the practice yard to get their asses together.
Okay. Wait.
By the way, I also move into my room. I do that real quick. Who cares?
Sorry, it's just because it's been a while. I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there a thing we couldn't completely understand? Was there? I'm trying to remember. Was there only a reason like he can understand Cal for some reason?
Yes, I
can speak Draconic.
Oh,
yeah.
I can listen.
You can't. Yeah, you can't talk to Cal.
Oh, but
it's a language, not a like a. It's not like animal sounds.
Oh yeah. That's an actual language. Yeah, but the animals is for like horses, dogs, stuff like that. Like
animals.
Simple animals. Cal is not simple. She is intelligent. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Jeff.
Figured I'd ask.
Yeah. Good question.
I am not thinking about Cal right now. I'm thinking about getting John and Meepo to battle readiness.
Okay, so Avarice goes alone with Meepo and John and leads them down there, and like you're walking down to the practice grounds, and John says, "Avarice, I've never swung a sword before. I guess I did in that fight. I guess I took down some of the. Well, I tried to take down some of those
and you did very well.
Insect things. I've been like a carpenter my whole life. I mean, I don't know."
Carpet, that makes sense. I hang to the armory. You've been a carpenter. I go to the master of arms at the armory, and I'm like, "Do we have a warhammer for this man?"
Sure. This is practice grounds. It's like bigger than him, but here you go.
Okay, I grab the maul that he gives me, and I'm like, "Here you go."
Sir Garrus walks up and he said, "Hold on. He's probably gonna hurt himself if he starts off with a warhammer, don't you think?"
Yeah. Do we have a mini warhammer anywhere?
I guess we have the junior warhammer. I mean, it's for little kids, but
so that's fine.
All right.
I hand him his
junior
his
warhammer.
one-handed warhammer.
Yes.
What about you, Meepo? You're very small.
I just use my slingshot normally.
Slingshot, that's good. Do you have any firearms?
Wait, do those exist?
Depends on the fantasy land.
We have crossbows.
Crossbow. You have automatic crossbows.
I have arbalesks.
I mean, like Geralt was working on some weird prototype, but it's like dangerous. It's like way too.
Let's whip it out. Let's give him that and a short sword. Okay, what type of armor do y'all want?
I want heavy
armor.
Wait, is that wrong? I don't know.
Let's start you off in some boiled leather.
All right, sounds good.
You too, Meepo.
Okay.
Yeah, and we walk him out to the practice yard.
So should I make a performance check or something?
Yeah, I whip out my halberd and we start sparring. It's 1v2.
All right, make a performance check. You're not gonna have to clear much.
It's 11 plus. I got a 16. I have 15. I'm in.
What is performance under?
Charisma.
Well, Meepo critted.
I'm telling you,
Does
Meepo's a monster.
Does Meepo kill John in an accident? A horrible training accident?
It's them two versus me. Like, Meepo's a monster, I'm telling
And
you.
John got an 8. So John, you just kind of effortlessly just knock aside, and he just goes tumbling and like knocks his face into his warhammer. He like has a bruise. It looks bad. But Meepo, you turn to him and just kind of like half-ass, like you're not expecting much, and he like I think I'll have like dulled tips on the crossbow so it can't kill, but boy does it hurt. He like. You try to like dodge out of the way, but he like leads you like a football, like a quarterback, and just like melts you with arrows. You go like soaring back
with his machine gun, freaking
I'm gonna have to
crossbow.
figure out
We're creating this monster of a character here. Okay,
I was really thinking it was like
Well,
depending on what Meepo rolls,
Garrus.
he's like never gonna be able to use this, or like he fucking critted, so I have to give him the
No,
machine
no,
gun like crossbow now.
he's gonna be a monster archer.
Glass cannon though, you better not get hit.
What John? I'm just having Garrus show him some points, like hey, point out his like stance and all that. We're gonna work on John. Meepo, however, he's excelling.
I just thought, what if I have this? Like every time we go back to Catalina, you can train both of them, and I can do like just simple experience points. Like Meepo got one. Meepo
Oh, you
gets
can
a
do that.
level
You can
up.
do that. You can-
John didn't.
Yeah.
I'll just say like it'll be that simple, and I'll do this later. But I'm gonna say that Meepo stats are increasing, John's are not.
So it's like Fire Emblem Three Houses with the classes.
Yes. Like you can fail, but you can't. This is our campaign. We can do whatever the hell we want with it. All right. So practice ground stats.
See, I was trying to think what Brutus would do. The whole sparring thing would sound appealing, but Avarice decided to go.
Oh, you can come with us.
Yeah.
You can be someone's partner.
Also, I do want to say, I didn't know where to put this in here. I want in the future for the practice the ground to potentially be where y'all would go to multi-class.
Okay.
Like, I want this to be like, I want you to think about if you wanted to like start up another class. You probably won't do that for a long time. But if you do, I thought a cool context would be you were training in the practice ground. And you like find that out.
If you don't know how multi-class, so basically we're all level 4, whatever we are. Let's say Jacob wants to become like, I don't know, a cleric. He would take a level 1 cleric, so he'd be a level 4 bard, but level 1 cleric. So you'd get all the level 1 cleric stuff, etc.
Right.
And depending on where you go with the branching stuff,
And I figured I would do it like after you've trained enough or there's enough story implications, like your next level up, you can kind of decide where it goes. Like, so once you get to a certain point of training in the practice ground doing this, I'll let you put your next level up into the second class instead of your first class if you want. Probably not a smart thing to do now.
Yeah.
But be thinking about it.
I really think with Avarice, he would warlock all the way. Like,
You definitely don't have to.
Yeah.
But like Magnus in the Adventure Zone did fighter, and then he started doing rogue abilities, which was cool.
Yeah. Like fighter ranger or fighter what's it called barbarian also makes sense for stuff.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason Bruce becomes really holy while he's here, so fighter cleric, not cleric or fighter.
I'm gonna
paladin.
be a fighter blood hunter.
Blood hunter is a little messed up because you read it. Blood hunter is people who have been experimented on, so now their blood is literally like poisonous. So like their blood has like elemental like applications to it.
Okay, I'm gonna cut over and let's go ahead and do the other scene that I wanted to do because it's like kind of moving the plot along more, and we are at 4, so I want to potentially try to get through this. I mean, could y'all go to potentially 5? Maybe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We can see. Okay, so all of you, I think all of you, kind of, maybe Brutus. I think you probably, unless you say otherwise, I think Brutus probably with the rest of his day there also would be down to go to the practice ground and train and everything. Darvin, who knows?
Who knows what Darvin does?
Darvin just gets high somewhere. in the
I know what Darvin's doing.
I was getting high somewhere. in the
you
cast.
know it.
Getting high as some hobos, singing some songs.
But then we get to the next day, and you wake up and you start going around the castle, and you realize that the castle is completely decorated with like pumpkins and leaves and like straw men and stuff like that. And you get the sense that there's a big holiday going on that you just were unaware that was like coming up the very next day.
Sweet.
And Meepo comes like running up to you guys and said, "Guys, it's the Harvest Festival. I had no clue that existed until today, but it's the Harvest Festival. It's like, come outside. And you walk outside and you see there are like shop vendors and carnival games and just things going on everywhere. There's people out in the streets. Like all the streets are like blocked off and filled with people like celebrating and decorations and everything going everywhere you can see.
Oh, it's like Demon Knights. Oh, sorry. Is that only a Glister thing?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh.
Shame.
But we gotta go to the market. We gotta go to the market. Market. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. I have no money.
Come on, Mom.
And y'all go to the market, which y'all are still currently at, right? Okay, you walk through the market. The central market will get Meepo back up in here.
Darius, it's something to think about. I can't remember the name of Jacob's dog because now I can communicate.
You can communicate with it too. So
Yes.
I guess Jacob could play it.
yeah, Jacob should voice his own dog probably. Yeah.
I'm not saying do something now. I was just thinking about it.
Your dog is in its room. Your dog is in the room. It's fine.
What a name.
Betterus.
Have I met Betterus yet?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I told you.
Wait.
Avarice,
We
this
gotta
is
know
better
what
Avarice.
room did Avarice choose?
Yeah, what room did Avarice choose?
Next to Meepo or next to John?
And next to Meepo.
Oh, yeah.
How devastated was John?
Because Meepo's still his best friend.
Meepo is still best friend.
Yeah.
He's also the one excelling right now in combat.
Yeah, he's
so.
punishing John. Like,
He's a teacher's pet, Meepo. He's the chosen one.
Okay, well, I think just like y'all go through this market, I think obviously Meepo gets Brutus to do like every strength contest he can find. It's just like cheap, like $5 things or whatever. And Brutus just crushes it. He just like slams the hammer down and goes up.
I don't even really say. I just kind of do like boom.
And you got a plush bunny from one.
Nice.
You got a plush troll from another one.
Okay.
And then from the last one, you got a nice hot bowl of Mama Freddy's turbo spaghetti.
Ooh.
And that gives you, I actually did write that thing. That gives you... Mama Freddy's turbo spaghetti gives you plus 2 max HP for one day. Just for the day. Hey, it's a bowl of spaghetti. It's a bowl of spaghetti.
Sorry, how much HP was it? Plus
2.
Okay.
Hey, that might save Brutus. You don't know.
Sorry. I thought you ate it. I thought you ate it already. So I was like, oh, he's already ate it.
No, that's up to Brutus. He asked if you want it to go. Want it for now or to go?
To go.
He gives it in a mason jar.
There you go.
So much food here. I could save this.
You move on, and then like as you're like moving through all the activities of the Harvest Festival, Meepo runs up to you guys and he says, "Guys, apparently in the North Market, there's a guy that he's doing tricks with wyverns. He has like 2 wyverns. They're like flying around and doing like flips and shit and stuff. We gotta go see it.
That's what dawns me. Where's Cal?
Didn't you hear? She's like in a dungeon.
Cal hates me. I want to go see the wyverns. I'm excited. Come on, don't take this from me. I'm your star student. Come on.
I don't like this. Happy Meepo.
Meepo's just
really
super
likes
stoked about dragons. he liked Cal too. Like he's just very big into dragons.
I mean, well, Meepo does love Cal's feet.
Yep. That's canon.
What's this? Yeah.
Okay.
Was that a
Are we
retcon
watching the
fact?
wyverns now? Freaking out.
I have a thing for it, so hold on.
Oh, sorry. What were the plushes? A bunny plush and a troll plush?
Yep.
Okay.
Very important.
Yes. You never know, Darby.
You never know.
You never do know.
Do you have your shorts on?
Always.
Okay. It's gonna look really weird with you with like plate armor but with shorts.
Yeah, whenever this thing is huge and we have fan art, that's gonna be fun.
It's okay. Most of the fan that's going to be about Mob.
I mean, yeah, let's be real.
Mob and Meepo.
The true end game.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys all come into this northern market. You walk past the square and into one of the extensions of the market. The stone ground you were on previously turns into a rough sand ground here, and many of the vendors appear to be of less quality than the central market. This and the more ragged nature of the people you see in this area lead you to believe this is one of the more poor parts of Catalina. But you still see vendors and people celebrating and everything, but everything you see in the beginning like pales in comparison to the giant crowd of people that are at the end of the market. And Meepo goes running off ahead, and I assume you guys follow him towards the end of the market.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you approach the end of the market, you're finally able to see past the crowd where two large, fearsome-looking wyverns are being led by a man in a brightly colored outfit and a white mask. The two beasts soar through the air and over the canal that is behind the man. The man shouts, and you see both creatures do aerial spins, definitely barrel rolls, and they dive together in perfect symmetry, and the crowd is going crazy. Meepo, as he approaches, is just like losing his mind, shouting, and like he's like so pumped. When this man shouts, Avarice, make a perception check.
Oh, buddy.
Ooh, chili wheeze.
That is a 16.
Okay, Avarice, when you hear this man shout, memories come brimming up in your mind of your second eldest brother, Giles. You remember being a small child and Giles would torment you, stealing your toys, knocking you into the mud, and just making your life hell just because he could. As you got older, you remember being exhausted by Giles and your eldest brother, Kyan, constantly fighting and vying for your father's appreciation. In a normal family, it would have been just ordinary brotherly bickering, but knowing the fate of your family, it was something far darker, especially as Kyan started to become stronger with age. Then, one day, you remember being sent to wake Giles up, and he was gone. He had just disappeared, and no one knew where he had left to. You haven't seen him in years, until now, because though it's been years, you are almost certain the voice you heard under that mask was that of Giles Redhorn.
I tried to like look at his hand and see if I see anything. His right hand in particular.
It's covered up because he's wearing this full like performing garb. Like he's like covered in his hands and his mask and everything. You can't like looking at him. You can't really tell anything. It was just by the voice.
Okay.
And
for anything happens, I want to use thaumaturgy, and from the right side of him, he's going to hear a sound. It's going to sound like a quick shout, and it's only going to be there for a second. Yo, Giles, and it's just going to stop. And I just want to see if he reacts to it. See,
this shout happens, and he jolts and like looks over to the left for a second, like obviously shaken up for a second, but then he realizes that he needs to keep the wyverns under control. So it's only for a split second, but long enough for you to recognize that it had an effect. So the wyverns continue to dance, and eventually Giles is he's like shouting and kind of like moving back and forth around the canal, and the man he looks over the crowd and he looks past the group of you, and just for a split second his eyes hang on Avarice before he turns and he raises his hands up. and the wyverns are soaring in the air. And then he brings his hand right back down towards the party and shouts, do wyverns speak Draconic?
Yes.
In Draconic, attack. And now I'd like the whole party to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
And while you're at it, roll initiative.
My dex saving throw will be. Don't forget, if it's a dexterity saving throw, you add your saving throw modifier off to the left.
Yeah, the dexterity.
Yeah. So mine's 12.
I got 18.
Yes, mine is 20.
Okay. I guess I need to do Meepo, don't I?
Sorry. Well, more than that.
Meepo's a god. It's okay.
Yeah, or Meepo was like up near the crowd. Like he was running ahead of y'all. Like he's not in the splash zone of these dragons coming down. I got
The Dragon Splash Zone.
yeah. Well, Brutus and Darvin, you are able to jump out of the way, but Avarice is maybe still a little too surprised by everything that's going on, and he's a second too late. And the wyvern lands directly on top of him, and you get the wyvern's claws like scrape across you for or like either way. I think with the dexterity thing, you're gonna be held down.
Okay.
You can try to. Yeah, I'm gonna do for the damage for the claws. Yeah. I'm gonna give the wyvern advantage.
Oh, that's fine. It's totally understandable.
So that's a 21.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
He does 14 slashing damage with his claws, and you are now held. You are what was it called when you're like held down? Grappled. Sure.
Pinned.
Yeah, he is pinned down. And now let's get that initiative going.
While this is all going on, Brutus is thinking, man, I'm glad I left Mob at home.
No, was it an 11?
9.
14.
Get it off of me.
I'm going to give the wyverns 2 different initiatives since...
That's fine.
The
strong
we
voice.
finally have a combat encounter that's not like 1,000 people.
That actually works to my advantage for this spell since it's the
and your only NPC here to help you is fucking Meepo.
Hey, Meepo's pretty good. I don't understand why. Hey, for that machine gun, what's it called?
Oh god, why did I put Meepo in here? Because now I gotta. Or I didn't know the machine gun.
Just
thing
do
was
it.
happening.
Just do the double. Just make it shoot twice.
Yeah, I'll do
make
shoot
it
twice.
shoot twice. That's it.
Even that's not going to be a lot, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Sorry, what was all y'all's initiative?
9.
11.
14.
Oh no! Why does the wyvern have the first attack?
Yeah, and that was the wyvern that I had already thought was the one that pinned you down. This is the one that has the first attack.
Uh-oh.
Isn't that
It's
cool?
the one closer to this, so it's not like...
Yeah. It's not like I did some bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just,
no,
that's how
that's
the turn
fair.
tables.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's the way.
So where should Jacob and I be? Are we like right next to like where we are right now?
Yeah, y'all
He's really
both went
jumped out
left
the
and
way.
right. Yeah, I think where you are right now works.
Okay.
Cool.
And I think the other one probably landed like in the crowd here, and the crowd is like running the fuck away.
Dispersing,
Yeah, I'm just gonna get these out of the way. Like they are fleeing,
Okay, that's fine.
and it's gonna be right there. Okay,
Meepo was sitting, yeah, I believe.
Mr. Wyvern, what you doing?
By the way, the wyvern that clawed me, since this is a reaction I can do, I'm using Hellish Rebuke. I can only do it once a day.
For a reaction?
Yeah, for a
So
reaction.
does it just happen immediately
Yeah.
or something? Okay.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's the fire thing?
Yeah.
Like the wall of fire that goes up?
Yeah, it goes up.
Okay.
Napa.
Yeah, that's how I picture it. That's how I picture it. Since
Wait,
my entire thing is
would you be in it, or you got a plan?
I have resistance to fire.
So you would still take some damage?
I would take like half damage.
Okay. That was a 12.
Yeah, he fails. So let me roll 3d10.
Remember, you already hurt.
13. He does. He takes 16 damage. I take 8.
Because I don't even really know how much health y'all have. I have the sheets up here. I haven't looked, so I don't even know. He takes how much?
He takes 16.
Yeah. And yeah, you should take half. Did you put half of that on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that ungrapple me?
Yeah, I'll say that ungrapples you, but he is still right on top of you. But he backs away just a second, enough for you to kind of scurry out of his grappleness. I wanted him to be in between that. Whatever. All right, Brutus.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll attack this level. Well, let me think. Let's see what I got here.
Hopefully we can at least get through this comment. Sorry, go ahead.
20 for the hit.
Probably hits. I would have to imagine.
I hope so.
I would have to imagine. Yes. I was like, I did something bad wrong. I done fucked up. If that doesn't hit. I'm gonna try to figure it out.
13 damage.
Alrighty. You slash into this wyvern. It lets out a very kind of annoyed grunt and stares its eyes right at you.
Okay, so I'm going to use Phantom Strike.
Here we go. I did. It's kind of my bad, but well, there were some of these I wanted there to be it costs an action to do, but I guess you had an attack action and a.
Right.
You can use action surge and then.
Yeah. I don't know. How do you think Phantom Strike should work? I mean, I had some of these where I wanted it to be you have to preemptively do this, and if you did it during battle, it would cost you a turn.
Is this is this on is Phantom Strike an item that's on him? I can't remember.
It's a spell scroll, basically.
Yeah, use your scrolls. You have to take out the scroll and use it. So
Okay.
it takes a turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
I would maybe I don't know.
Then it's kind of what's the kind of as far as combat goes.
I don't know if I like that because it's only 1 minute. It's not like something.
Make it 5
minutes. I can take this an hour ahead of time and then do it. So I mean, maybe I should make it where it doesn't, or at least that you can't run and do it. You can't run and attack and do it, or something.
Yeah, you can make it a movement penalty, so he can't move.
Or I can at least just make it. You can't do all three. You can't use the scroll, run, and attack.
Yeah,
so you can just attack and use the scroll, but you can't move.
Yeah, he's lost something.
Okay, so
we'll do that for now.
So if I did this right now, I would just read. It would do the same damage I just did.
Yes.
Does he need to roll an attack for it, or it will just hit?
We were gonna do it. It just hit.
Okay. So another 13 damage.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. In the future. Because I thought of this, I mean, this is a spell that you're casting, so I don't know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for you to, because this is supposed to be you attack and it's a phantom thing goes right after you, so it doesn't make a lot of sense for you to attack and then pull out a scroll and read this and then the phantom comes out. So
fair enough.
So next turn this will start working, but this turn it will not. So I'll let you use the scroll if you still want to. But it's
I'll hold on to it for now. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
No,
I didn't explain it.
It's all good. Yeah, there's the whole thing of doing that and me use my action search for then there's really no point to it.
Yeah. So you can maybe next turn you could use it and then you just use the scroll first. But
okay.
All right, Meepo.
What will Meepo do in this situation?
He will save me.
Meepo the god.
With his new machine gun.
He only had a sling in here. He didn't even have a crossbow. I know you have a crossbow. What's the damage on a crossbow?
Oh, let's see how. It's a 1d8 plus.
What is the hits as well?
It's plus 5.
Plus 5.
And while all this is going on, Brutus kind of looks around sometimes. He's not used to listening to animals. And seagulls are fucking annoying.
I like that character. Growth. Is 1d8 what?
Hey, my name is
plus 3 for me.
What the Thornberries?
What modifiers?
Yeah.
What's the daughter on the Thornberries then? Eliza. Hey, my name is Eliza Thornberry.
How much of those Okay. Here comes Meepo's 2. Well, let's see if it does not. We're just going to use the one attack roll. He pulls out his rapid fire crossbow, but he's a little too shaken by how ginormous this wyvern is, and he misses completely. And you can be your disappointed dad.
Remember to breathe in between
Breathe,
breaths.
Anakin. I mean, Meepo. And speaking of disappointed dad, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start off by getting up, shaking off that little scratch I had. Then I want to misty step
Oh boy.
towards
Ooh, boy.
this guy. Luckily, that I can use that as an extra action, and then I'll use my actual spell. I look at the dude. I cross my fingers. I say Shadow Clone Jutsu. And 3 of them extra me appear.
Oh my god. He has to be stopped.
Unfortunately, that's my entire action. But I'm here, and there's 4 of me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, boy.
What that means will be found out whenever I attack or you attack me.
All right,
But
you ready?
there's now 4 of me.
You ready for this,
Right in front
Alex? You ready for this? Can you see it on the screen? 4 total, including you?
Yes.
Okay.
And all of them are mimicking exactly what I do.
Can you control all of them?
I hope so. Yes.
Okay.
They're all mimicking exactly what I do.
Okay, so if you can try to pick up that wyvern, that'd be great. They're all about to go in a row.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Darvin.
All right,
You're
Darvin,
up.
I guess will use his crossbow.
Oh my god.
So I guess I'll roll for. Oh no!
That probably ain't eat chief.
Ain't it, Chief? That's a whiff.
Damn,
That's
I
a
was
big
gonna
old
heal
whiff.
avarice anyways.
Like the wyvern didn't even see it because it was not even close to him.
No, it misses it and hits that brick building behind it and just kind of bounces off in a random direction.
Oh shit!
Okay, it is Guile's turn. Guile is gonna stare at these 4 avarices in front of him.
And Avarice is has his halberd out, and all of them are doing exactly what he does. He's stretching right in front of Guile. You ready?
He's gonna say, "Avarice, buddy, let's calm down. Let's just be. Let's put away the clones, all right?"
I'll put away the halberd and is that good?
There's still 4 of you, my dude.
And I just shrugged, and? Let's talk it out then. Just the 5 of us.
He's gonna say,
And all the rest of the party's thinking, "Oh god, there's more."
Okay, as I'm talking, they're all saying it with me. We're all in unison talking.
he's gonna say, "Nah, I'll take my chances." And he's gonna hurl a fireball straight at you, which will be.
Wait a second. Let me roll a d20. I'll tell you in a second. Oh, 7. What are the odds? Oh my god.
That is a 12 on the fireball.
Fireball. Fireball is actually going to miss. So it actually doesn't matter. It's going to miss either way. I have a armor class of 13.
Yeah, okay. That's what
Yeah.
I was saying. That was the hit.
I won't explain why I rolled them.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mystery.
He shoots a fireball, and all 4 of your clones just expertly limbo, just duck backwards.
Again, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. They're doing the exact same thing. It's
And
all
in fact,
weird.
all your clones completely dodge it, and I just noticed a trajectory. It hits the wyvern right in the back. But yeah, it still wouldn't hit him. I'm gonna say the wyvern takes 1 damage. And it was just like, whatever, and it goes on. All right, second wyvern's turn. Now this wyvern is suddenly surrounded by things. So how does it actually work with like attacking?
Okay, so what's happening is those are not like physical clones; they're just illusions.
Okay.
But whenever someone attacks me, I roll a d20, and there's a range depending on how many clones there are. If they attack me, I can switch places with one of my clones, so they can't actually hit me. This lasts for a whole minute.
That's cool.
So, and basically they all mirror my attacks as well. So everything I'm doing, they're doing.
Oh, this wyvern was right next to him. So that's the thing. This wyvern goes to attack the closest one, the one on the left here. Should I roll attack rolls? Like, how is this?
That's up to you, I guess.
I mean, do they matter? Like, can I hit things? Like, will it change things whether I roll?
What do you mean?
If I'm attacking the clone,
yes, because the clones do have armor classes. If you hit a clone, so when you do an attack roll, they do have an armor class. It's just
all right. The wyvern can multi-attack, so
it can attack multiple clones.
But I don't know if the shit starts happening from the beginning. But his first attack was a 24.
Okay, wait. Let me roll my 1d20 for the first one. That's an 8. I think I'm personally safe. Hopefully. New spell. Okay, I have 30 duplicates. I rolled an 8. So okay, you hit one of the clones.
Okay, so does it disappear?
The clone itself does disappear.
Alright, so this one's gone.
Attacking again.
I don't. Does multi-attack? Can you change targets if one dies?
Yes.
Okay. Then second attack is a 19. He rolled good.
Yep, another clone disappears.
Unlucky. All right.
I mean, it could hit him.
Yeah, it's actually more lucky.
That would have been a pretty good amount of damage on you if it had.
No, I would have been dead.
Yeah. All right, next wyvern. This wyvern is going to chomp right at Brutus. That is 17.
That ain't it, Chief. It ain't it.
Multi-attack. 18.
I'm pretty sure that ain't it either.
Damn. Brutus. What's your fucking AC, boy?
Yeah, it's 19, so yeah,
oof.
That ain't it. Haha!
I just want some wyvern action. All right, Brutus, you up.
Okay. Let's see.
That's so much to ask. Don't want y'all to die, but I want you to get some teeth, some wyvern teeth all up in your business.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with my short sword again. That's a 13.
Who wins ties?
AC loses ties. So
the attacker wins, and then that is a hit.
Cool. Now he knows what his AC is. Let's see. And let's see, that's a 5 plus 3. So that does 8 damage.
Okay.
Plus your did you use your invisible man? I can't remember.
We talked about it. Yeah, I'd say you used it before you did. That's like you didn't say it here. We had already talked about it.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't. He said.
You're saying that you didn't. Okay, then 8. Alrighty.
That thing's still alive.
And that's when I use action surge.
So another attack roll with the long sword.
Oops. No, that wasn't it. I accidentally did a D10 again.
Yeah, no, Jeff. Whatever dice you roll.
Try again.
Okay, got it.
Yep. Well, break me off that damage.
12.
Pretty successful turn for Brutus. Yeah, like you're starting to see some gashes in this wyvern, and he looks
thing
mad.
has a light.
It's a fucking giant dragon. Meepo redemption. And he misses again. Yeah.
It's not his best showing.
No. He's still just trembling and like shot right past him.
I like how both Meepo and Darvin are just completely missing their shots.
Yeah, everything. Well, Darvin, you get your chance at redemption.
I'll try again.
Please kill it.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yes.
And then let's see how 1d8 plus 3. 10.
Nice.
Good damage.
This was the crossbow.
Yes.
Yeah. Pierce right in. Another like wyvern scream. He's looking a lot worse, but he is still kicking. All right. Guile's turn. Giles is going
what
to.
happened to my turn?
Yeah.
My turn disappeared.
Uh,
I rolled an 11. I looked
somehow
like
you got out of the turn order. I don't know if you accidentally hit something.
You might have deleted like the actual him.
I think that is what happened. I think you deleted you. All right.
So yeah, he goes.
Yeah, you're right here.
I don't think that probably mattered too much.
what is right
They're attacking
behind
different things.
I mean, nothing happened, right? I mean, this is
No,
where
no,
you're
no,
supposed to
It was
go,
Meepo
right?
then me. Yeah, so it was fine.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're not off, are we?
No,
I
no.
don't
No,
think we're off.
no, I mean, I was saying he was technically supposed to go before Darvin, but
Was he? Okay.
they're probably attacking different things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It didn't affect it.
No,
Yeah, you can
I
move me
didn't
in front of
realize
Darvin after this goes. What is right behind Guile? What is that? Is that
a canal.
a canal?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not like super wide, but pretty wide. Like, it's not like a river, but it's like a, wide enough to.
Probably fit a boat through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Finger gun's gonna be shooting.
All right.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew,
Bitch.
pew, mama god.
So I'm gonna roll a d20 for that. That is a 14.
Sorry, I should have had this pulled up. So I'm surprised. No, that is not hit.
It's not a hit. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna sit here like a log.
Oh, that's awkward.
Pew pew.
And Giles is going to sprint right back at you.
He needs to taunt you in a very anime-esque way.
So they both shot, right? Like they both shot the finger guns because they mimic.
Yeah. They both shoot.
He's just gonna go the one right in front of him and attack with his scimitar.
Scimitar.
That is a 14.
Yeah, that's the last clone. I barely rolled high enough for it to hit the clone.
I honestly didn't know if that was a clone or you.
I switched places.
Oh, you switch. Okay,
I'm
right.
switching.
I thought it was he has to pick which one.
Yeah, I can switch places with the clones anytime I want.
Okay, so all of the clones have been dispersed. It's like, damn it, Avarice, with this trickery, just fight me, you son of a bitch. And then
I haven't been able to do an attack. I can use Misty Step and clones just to have them all disappear.
just to not die. And speaking of maybe dying, this wyvern is about to take a chunk at you.
Oh, no.
Chomp at you.
That's probably death, actually.
That's a 13.
That matches.
That is 14 damage.
Ooh.
I have exactly 11 health. I have negative 3 health.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you had 11 left. I was like, well, how? I was like, yeah, how much health did you have? All right, so Avarice is down. This is new.
Oh, no.
Isn't it?
It's not me.
Avarice is currently on the floor dying. But not dead yet if you're like new to D&D. He is not dead. Oh, yeah. He could be dead.
I have 3 fail saves where that happens. That or hopefully I get healed. Smile.
Maybe you should have bought that mini-me. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't have drank it. I would have ran in there still.
It's something you drink it and it's permanent. Like you drink it and it literally forms a miniature you inside of your body. So in the future, so if you ever do buy it, drink it immediately. Just chug that thing, and then you have to like kind of wrestle with the idea that there is a miniature you somewhere inside of your body.
It's pretty terrifying.
It is kind of terrifying.
Ready to replace you at any second.
All right, Wyvern again. This time he is going to come over and chomp at Darwin.
Oh no.
You don't want none of me.
That's a 21.
Oh.
And that's a 7 damage.
Oh. That's not too bad.
Could be much worse.
Yeah, and they can multi-attack, so the stinger is a 10, which I doubt hits. Your armor class is above 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then he chomps you, but you manage to dodge out of the way of the stinger.
Ow.
Brutus.
Okay, gonna go up to this stupid. Okay, I'm gonna position myself right here, and going to attack.
I am a little upset that the clones didn't result in a bunch of damage, but
Yeah, it feels bad.
you would have died a long time
It
ago.
feels bad.
14.
Um,
That should be good, right?
yes, that is good.
The freaking wyverns hit too hard. They just kept destroying.
13.
Nice. Very good hit, Jeff. Yeah, this wyvern is looking very bad. Very, very bad. He's, yeah.
Meepo hits.
Okay, Meepo. One last ride. Can he do it?
Can you do it?
Or is he kicked from the
It
team?
was all that training for naught.
We only got a day's worth of training.
But for Meepo the god.
That's a 6.
Oh no.
He did, like, you gave him this thing, he was not ready for this. Like, he showed good in practice that one time, but he was not ready. Not ready at
It's
all.
fine. Live combat's a whole different beast.
Yeah, it is. It totally is. Darwin.
Okay. What can I do? Okay, so if Avarice is dead.
If you heal him above the 0 mark, you come back, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can use a normal healing spell as long as you get him over, what was it, 3?
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up to you.
Yeah.
Because that's the best healing spell, which you kind of need.
As you run
Yeah,
by,
you're right past the
as you
wyvern.
run past the wyvern, he
Oh,
is going to
no.
take an opportunity bite. That's a 15.
How do I check that?
Your AC.
Okay. No. Okay, so he gets me.
Okay. That is 9 damage.
Oh no.
Sup?
This is bad. Will our adventure end here?
What you at?
What
I'm
idiot
sorry.
teleports behind enemy lines?
I don't know.
A man with a plan, that's what.
9. There we go.
What you at?
I still got 19 hit points.
Okay. That could be a lot worse. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
was that the first damage? Or no, you had taken damage last
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Wait, how much did you heal me for? Sorry.
I had 35.
What? How much did you heal me when you ran up? Sorry.
I didn't.
Oh, you
run
didn't
up
heal
to
me
you because he interrupted me.
Yeah. Would the opportunity attack just stop him in this place?
No, he can still run.
Oh, okay.
I really don't know how that works.
He just gets like hit as he goes by.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
I shall move up to you.
Yeah.
And even worse, some of his good stuff falls out of his pocket.
No, yes.
Unfortunately, Alex knows a lot more about the D&D rules than I do, even though I'm the DM. Just
I'll use Cure Wounds. So let's see here.
Boopity boopity.
That is
boopity bobbity boop.
2d8. 7 plus 3. No, wait. Where is it? Plus 2. So 9. I heal you for 9.
Nice.
Okay, I have 6.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, you are
Not
not
ideal.
dying.
Not the best, but
I'm alive.
And what will he do with those 6 hit points? Let's find out right now.
I get up. And I was like, this sucks.
I got you, fam.
You
I'm
idiot.
rolling it.
For listeners, that's the mystery paladin time.
Oh,
shit.
We have 46.
Okay. Wait, was that though?
No, I think it's the one above it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This can maybe work. I don't know.
I cast levitate on myself. I'm flying.
He comes back to life and immediately just starts ascending. And Meepo's like, is he an angel? Is
Yes,
he
Meepo,
going
he's
to
finally
heaven?
dead.
This is up to you, Darby. Do I get an attack or am I just flying now? Is my movement gone? Do I get in the?
I think movement's gone, but you can get an attack.
Okay. As I start flying, I aim down at Guile and I use Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
The mystery powder is the best thing to happen to this campaign. I'm so tempted to say things. I don't want to say them because we might get them, but there's some of them that are red. Those
23.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping that was damage.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Damage, I do 12 damage to him.
Nice. I was about to say, this is the first time Giles is taking damage, so.
And that second wyvern hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that one.
He got hit by
I'm
the
at least
fire.
looking at his health bar. I forgot how it happened, but
It was the fire blast.
Yeah.
Like Guile used on him. I can fly for 10 minutes as long as I don't get hit. If I get hit, it's all over. But I am 20 feet in the air. About to go all Dragon Ball Z on this.
okay. So where were we?
I just went.
It was the wyvern's turn.
Yes. Or is it Giles?
No, it's the wyvern. He got out of the order because I took him out of the thing.
I think the wyvern had 2.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Its turn order, its initiative number was 2.
The number doesn't completely matter.
Okay.
Because as long as the order's fine.
That's what I mean. You
the
have
order's
it's me, Guile, then the wyvern.
Okay. So yeah, the wyverns did go together, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was down here. So y'all have already gone, both of you, right?
Yeah. Guile hasn't though.
Oh, okay.
I blasted him into the water. Like he's in the water now because I blasted him into the canal.
Oh, I completely missed that. I guess I was busy with the wyvern.
Yeah, it's because I used Eldritch Blast and hit him. I did
Okay.
12 damage and
Oh yeah, I forgot we were in the middle of that, weren't we?
Yeah.
All right.
he's in the canal.
This is gonna be interesting. Probably gonna make might make next episode interesting. He gets knocked into the canal, and there's like a current in the canal. He starts like rushing, like he starts like going down. Like the canal is like coming from the ocean partially.
Okay.
It's like, so he starts going. I'll make him make a save to try to like get up. All right, now wyvern turn, right? So yeah, Giles is like.
Stay down there, bitch.
I think this wyvern is going to go over here and try to help his friend, which is unfortunate for Brutus because now he is sandwiched in between 2 wyverns.
I mean, Meepo's right there.
Nico is right there.
And we all know Meepo's the real friend. Disregard all the damage I've given to
I'm about to say, he's going to attack the one that's been attacking his brother.
I have been a bully.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have to use this one now. $23.
I guess that might hit.
That's 14. Stinger. That's a 14. That does not hit. So 14 total damage from a bite, and he missed the stinger. But second wyvern's up. Brutus is getting it from all sides. That's a 12 on the second wyvern's bite. Does not. But a 23 on the stinger.
Fuck.
That is 10 more damage.
Meepo's there. He'll help.
I went from 36 to 12.
Hey, what's he gonna do with the 12 damage?
Yeah, and use second wind. Fuck. But still, I healed by 6. Now I'm attacking.
Yeah, you're attacking the weak
Yeah, got it.
You slash through and finally see all the life
So I got an idea how much HP it had.
drain out of the wyvern. And
Another 10.
die, you asshole. A 4th shot at redemption.
Get that shit out of my board.
Don't worry, Meepo can take down this entire wyvern by himself.
All luck.
Well, Pay no attention to the dead wyvern over here because I still have to use him for attacks because this one's stupid.
Okay, so the story. I kill and just throw it like I'm sick of your shit.
You sling it by the tail.
Hey, Meepo did it.
Meepo did
My
it.
boy!
How much damage though?
It was an 18. We'll see. That was 8 damage on the first one, 9 damage on the second one.
Good. He's a
Trend's
fifth.
paying off.
He's a fifth of the way of killing this thing. 5 more turns, I believe.
Well, now I can stop being the only one attacking it. Hopefully, if you guys hit.
I was saying it's been a rough. Hey Jeff, you've been the good one. You've had the good rolls. All right, Darvin.
All right, I'm gonna juice.
Has Darvin done any damage yet?
No, but I'm gonna juice.
But you have healed. You
Yeah.
brought someone back from life.
Yeah, I'm gonna juice Jeff up with some HP
Nice.
with a healing word. So that's 2d4. Not much, but it's something plus 2. Well, you got 4 HP. Enjoy.
Every little bit counts.
Every little bit.
All right, Avers.
How far is Guile in the water? How many feet away from me as I hover in the air?
I mean, if I just count on the board, at least 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. As levitate, I actually move a little slower. I only have 20 feet of movement, so I'm gonna move 20 feet up, so I'm within range.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look back at Darvin and say, "Grab my other dagger." I'm throwing one of my daggers of switcheroo.
It's already being
at
used.
him. Yeah, so I'm throwing one of my daggers at him. That's in the water. Let me roll for attack.
I don't exactly know what you're doing.
Yeah,
though.
I'm
Yeah,
throwing
yeah,
a
really
dagger
follow.
at him.
Yeah.
Throw him a dagger at him. I rolled it's 19 plus 1. I did 20 to
Okay.
hit. So
Yeah.
that hits. I do.
It
That
does.
adds up.
There's also a giant canal.
No. That's fine. It's fine.
Fuck the canal.
It's another thing. Alex has some dope ass shit. Wait.
No. It's fine. How much damage is that?
Sorry, Alex is simultaneously fun and infuriating to play D&D with.
Here, sorry. I don't have a roll.
You good?
1d4. I do 3 damage to him.
Nice.
And I say switcheroo. So I switcheroo with my dagger still in him, and I'm grabbing him in the canal.
So now you're both in the canal.
We're
floating
both
down
in the
there
canal.
and down
Well,
the-
how? Well,
What's the point of what?
I have a plan if I survive until my next turn.
I can't heal you.
How much health do you have?
6.
You're in the water.
You're both in the water. He does have a lot more health than you.
Yes.
And this way he can actually probably attack you.
Yes.
But just so everyone knows, that also means that the knife he had now just like falls to the ground.
Yeah, it's on the
like
ground.
by your feet,
So,
basically. It's
but
like
don't
right by
forget, I
Darvin's
still have
feet.
levitate casted to me. So I'm in him with the dagger. I'm also floating upwards because I have levitate.
Okay.
So I don't know if I have him grappled and we're in the air. I don't know
think
what's happening.
You're like, yeah. Huh.
I need to do like a strength.
Yeah,
Eight levitate goes up to 500 pounds.
How do I do this? Do I do like a strength contest for him trying to get loose and fall back down into the canal, or like, and, how much can levitate? Can levitate let you like
500
lift
pounds. It's 500 pounds is the total weight limit for
things?
levitate.
Then yeah,
I guess you're a tiefling, so you're probably not super heavy.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
avarice.
I'm probably
avarice is
on
like-
130 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, I thought
Which
it was
one?
like avarice is having to like keep him up with kind of strength too, which I was like, he's definitely bigger than you, not like tremendously bigger than you, but he's bigger than you. I don't know, what do I do?
So to get
Strength
this,
contest for me.
so to get this scene
wrestle
straight,
him up.
you two are both floating above the canal trying to stab each other.
Yeah, well, my dagger's already in him because it hit.
Right.
So I'm picking him up and I have him by the arm. I have my hand on the dagger and we're just. I have levitate. I can't control it really. I can go in directions,
Yeah,
but I
you're
have
like-
to
you're
go
like a-
straight up.
You're like a balloon.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can say he wasn't expecting this, so you have him grappled, but maybe I should do a strength to see if he
Stays.
stays
Okay, let's
in
do
your
it.
arms. But I kind of want this to happen.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh, that was
no.
that was a critical miss.
Yikes.
One.
He also rolled a 19.
Oh god.
So what happens to good old Avarice?
Giles, you have the knife stab in him. You're starting to rise up. You go to like grapple him with your left hand. He grabs that left hand, pulls you back, and stabs you in the gut with his scimitar. We're gonna make an attack roll. It's not gonna be good for you if it hits.
Oh god.
So 14.
14, that hits.
Oh.
And that is 9 damage.
Oh.
You go falling back into
I'm
the water.
I'm still floating.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
floating.
Isn't that even worse? Because how can they get to you?
Floating
I
20
guess
feet.
How long does levitate last?
No, wait. He said if he gets hit, it goes away.
Oh, I do get yeah. So I am in the water.
And
in the
So both of you go crashing back into the water, and you start to like float down the canal.
Are you
I thought we were gonna finish this encounter soon.
God. Well,
God damn it.
I don't know.
I go for the highlight plays because it's funny.
It is.
I can. All right. Let me
Darwin,
see.
I
let me
did tell
see
you
if
to get
y'all
my other
think-
dagger.
Let me see if you think this is
Oh.
reasonable. I'm gonna give Meepo, Darwin, and Brutus all the chance to disengage with this combat to go chase after you,
Okay.
but they're gonna have to do a successful roll in order to not have to like wait. Like if they roll unsuccessfully, the Wyvern's going to like get in their way or
That's
something.
fine. It could be like I don't know. Oh,
And
there's a
I'm sorry, I can't like your body went limp. That dagger's in the bottom of the canal.
That's
or,
fine.
Or still stuck in him, one or the other, I guess.
That's fine.
I can say it's still stuck in him because
Fine.
you stabbed it and
I-
you went and he pulled it off and he
I
just,
can
like,
get
fall
that
away.
dagger back. It's fine. If I have the
Will it
other
come off
end
the-
of the dagger, I can always get the other one back.
You'd be in the bottom of the canal.
Yes.
Wow, wouldn't that whole breathing of the water thing be good right now?
I'm gonna say someone should have bought the
The
aqua
items that
one.
you should have bought. I'm literally seeing them left and right. This is Alex's
No,
second foray under Zero. All right, so now that I've decided I'm doing this, and I'm sorry, I thought we were going to be wrapped up really soon. I mean, if y'all need to leave at some
The
point.
funny
we
thing
can
is, since
stop
I'm under the
and
water,
fight,
I
but-
probably have to make 2 saves per thing. Like, because
but,
I'm
like,
drowning
to not
and
drown.
bleeding.
Yeah, you need your friends
Yeah.
real bad.
It's going to be
now
hilarious if I die.
What do I roll? What do I roll for y'all? What do I make y'all roll to disengage? I mean, I guess like it could be an athletics type thing or something to get away.
We have flex or dexterity, just anything.
Let me use
And-
my shorts.
And I mean, if y'all like come up with some other ways, like if y'all come up with some clever way that you're disengaging, let me know. But if you don't come up with anything, it's probably just going to be athletics to try to sprint fast enough to get out of the dragons.
Let me use my shorts.
But also keep in mind the ones of y'all that don't get away are going to have to deal with dragons.
Oh god.
So it's not great either way, no matter what.
Feels bad taking 2 big hits at the very beginning of the game, and
I mean,
everything else is
if
just
like
rough.
one of them self-inflicted.
if all of y'all succeed,
I don't remember.
Yes, you did the hellish rebuke on yourself.
That's true. But that was only like 6 damage to myself. That was like minor.
still a
compared-
lot like in the like.
If you didn't have
you're
that
down,
damage,
yeah.
you would have lived that last day.
Yeah.
Survived that
I
last
wasn't
day.
expecting the wyvern to be that strong.
Yeah.
I was expecting wyvern only to have like 30 health because I did.
Okay. So everyone roll athletics checks.
Do I make?
Yeah, let's go for it with the corpse.
I can't wait to make death saves.
+1, 14.
I got a 22.
Nice. I actually had put it at 13, but yeah. So
What about
Good.
Meepo?
So we both
good
made
job. Oh yeah, I didn't do Meepo. Yeah. I was gonna say if like
Meepo
if,
might
if,
actually have to face the wyvern by himself.
I was gonna say like if some of y'all escape, if like one of y'all gets it or like 2 of y'all get it and one doesn't or whatever, like you can choose to stay back. Like if you succeed the athletics check, I'll say that opens up the door for you to run if you want, but you can also stay if you don't want. If you just want to send one person after Davros. All right. Is athletics dex?
No. Athletics is strength.
That's a 4.
Okay, Meepo, here we go.
Might be doomed.
Man, it feels bad. That I can't. I don't see how I can save him as a DM, but we'll see what happens.
Now he's gonna start.
All right. So what are y'all
Perfect.
doing? Like, I'd say y'all passed the strength test. I'd say that Darvin is close enough to actually dive in the water.
Yeah.
Brutus, you could get like to the edge if you ran as fast as you could.
I believe in you, Darvin.
Yeah, Darwin's gonna.
I'll help Meepo.
Okay.
Darwin mutters, "God damn it!" and turns around.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Full on sprints to the canal and dives in.
Beautiful dive.
Yeah, beautiful swan dive.
Yeah, and I figure Brutus figures that if even if Darvin says avarice, but he lets Meepo die, Avarice will jump right back into that.
No, it's
river just
hilarious.
to end it all.
You know what's really hilarious? Darvin can't use any of his instruments in the water.
No, I'm gonna have to fish. I'm gonna have to roll for something to like, I guess, pull your limp body out of the water.
Yeah, you have to like pull him to the side.
And if only I was the close one.
I'll
My
probably
strength.
like tie one action to one death save. I'll probably be like, you can try to get him on the ground. Alex throws a death save.
Yeah.
You try to like get ready to do your instrument. He throws a death save or something. Something akin to that. I might just do the one. Check. And in fact, like, I think these are two separate things at this point. Like, y'all are out of the battle,
Yeah.
at least with the wyverns. Like, Giles is still in the river. I don't really see how he can, it's not going to be a very coordinated attack. But these are two different things. So, do y'all want to continue with the fight right now with Meepo and Brutus, or do you want to settle this Avarice Darvin canal thing?
Let's do the canal thing. Let's see if I die.
Okay.
Okay, so Darvin, what are you doing now? So you have him, you're like maybe keeping him above water. And then what do you do from there?
I'm gonna try and pull him to shore.
Okay. Make a strength check. I don't see anything else it would be, right? You're pulling this
Yeah, that'd be strength.
limp body.
Not my strong suit, but desperate times call for desperate actions.
If only you had these.
Yeah, it would have been better if Brutus was the closer one. But...
Ooh.
16.
Wow, nice. Good time for that. Good time for that.
Yeah,
16.
not those ones that I was rolling.
Yeah.
Okay,
We both sink to the bottom.
You're able to hurl him back. You're able to hurl him onto the shore. Alex, make a death save.
18.
All right. So that and anyone listening, death saves. It's like the bottom. You roll a d20. The bottom half is a fail. The top half is a success. After you get 3 failures, you're dead. If you get 3 successes, you get to. Does it just bring you back up to 0 or to 1 or something?
Yes, the one.
Yeah.
To stable.
Yeah. To just stable.
I don't know. I guess really over here, maybe on the shore.
Yeah, you get up. Now you can make. Now you can do your healing cast. How much are you under, Jeff? Alex?
3.
Okay, that's not bad.
Well, okay. So I guess I'll do cure wounds. My last good cure wounds. So what was that again? 2d8 plus 2.
Twice in one fight.
Okay, 14 plus 2, so 16.
But you're in a lot better shape.
Can I get some dialogue?
Oh my god, you stupid idiot! Breathe, damn you! And he like slaps him.
Do
on
you
my
have my
face.
dagger?
I think Darvin probably just took off running. He's probably sitting on the ground over there, right?
Yeah,
The dagger.
I didn't grab it.
Okay. Your punishment for all of this insanity is that Giles is gone. Giles has floated down the river, and you look over and you cannot see him anymore.
As Brutus, he's like, oh, thank goodness, one of them's gone.
Yeah.
And now let's flip back over to Brutus.
Oh, boy.
Breathe, damn it!
All right. Wyvern Man is going to... Wyvern Man's going to take a bite at Brutus. It's a 14.
Yes.
Stinger, 18.
Yes.
Oh, you had 19. Yeah, damn. I was like, oh, the 18 hit? Nope.
That's why the harmonica gonna use up each code.
Brutus is energized. The lone wolf. I know Meepo's right there, but the lone wolf completely expertly dodges the attacks, and then
I use the Phantom Strike.
It's here.
Oh, boy.
All right, fuck this man up, dude.
Okay, so hopefully, watch this be the one I miss. God damn it.
Oh, no.
It's 12. That's one below, isn't it?
Yes.
Damn it.
Can you action surge?
I already used it.
Meepo!
Wah, wah.
Meepo, save!
Come on, Meepo. Roll that 20.
Luckily, timing-wise, I'll get to have it again next turn at least. I imagine. Hopefully.
Meepo rolled an 18, so he definitely hits, and he does 12 damage. He braids today. He's finally getting them good rolls.
Nice.
Braids it with arrows. Wyvern screams as the arrows go inside him. Now I have Darvin. I don't know if y'all definitely would have to at least take an action to get back in, but
You just want to say
I'd
we
say
skip their turn
I
here,
think I skip their turns,
and they can come in next go around.
Sounds
All right, so we're back up to the Wyvern again. This is a pretty close quarters, low amount of people combat. And then I'll say, actually, I think this fight's been going on long enough. I always had this in mind, but I think this fight's been. I'm not just trying to bail you out. I had thought about this. I think the fight's been going on long enough. You see an Imperial Knight come from the right side over here. And before this Wyvern can attack, he rushes in.
You got it, Philip.
It is not Philip. It is a nameless knight that will remain nameless. And he is going to use his great sword. And that's a 15.
Oh shit! What up?
And it does 15.
nice.
Oh shit! What up?
Carves into him. Wyvern does not like that. Brutus, you are up.
Okay, so I assume a minute has not passed, so I still have Phantom Strike in tow.
Correct.
Okay, good. Okay, so 15. This will hit.
Yeah.
So it will do double whatever this is. Fuck! It's 8.
For the attack roll?
Yeah, for both together.
Nope.
Wow, the odds won.
Phantom Strike's not making you good at first appearance. All right.
I was doing so good before. I was getting I got a couple 10s. That would have been great. Now that would have been 26 damage.
Don't worry, Meepo kills it right here.
No, Meepo roll a 1.
Meepo dies here.
Do you do the critical failure for an attack roll? You make something bad happen, or is it that just kind of is the natural miss not really something for that?
Yeah, you make something bad happen.
He tries to fire, but his it was a prototype. It was not ready for use. It completely locks up. It doesn't shoot back at him, but it locks up. And it is not firing anymore. It's useless. He's trying to fire it, and it just will
Meepo
not
better
go.
still have his sling on him.
Completely locks up. All right.
Meepo did not learn a single thing.
Hey, he got some shots off. I believe in Meepo.
All right, Wyvern.
Wait, I think it skipped.
I skipped both of y'all.
Okay. Oh, it's
Yeah,
next
yeah.
turn around? Okay,
Mhm,
okay. I
mhm.
thought it was this turn around.
Yeah, if ours is 1, we already skipped their turn once.
Huh?
Wait, were we doing 2 skips for them?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have them come back in this time.
I was just curious.
Yeah. All right, I guess. All right, can I get some narration of you guys just Avengers coming in to save?
Yes.
We're still
We're
alive.
still here.
Can I just get some of that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I play a warlike beat. Warlike rhythm on
Oh man, does D&D have joint attacks? I wish y'all could
Oh,
combine your turns and do something.
We can just,
we'll just do
And
it.
we're also
Fuck it, we're just
slapping
doing it.
wet because we were both in the canal too.
Yeah, yeah.
We're drenched.
All right, describe to me your joint attack, and then like I'll make it happen.
A sparkling thing of energy is coming from my finger, so I'm just pulling my finger out for an attack. I'm not sure what you're doing.
I guess I'll use the crossbow. That's
Crossbow.
the only
He
ranged
comes with the
attack I
cross, my
got.
arms around
Back
him.
to back.
Yeah.
What's the one-liner? All right.
Workshop it real quick.
Both. I guess. Both of y'all roll.
Okay.
It will take the better of your attack rolls.
8 for me.
What's your plus?
I'm
asking him.
I mean, Jacob
4.
should-
So
yeah.
Yeah, that's 14, right? I didn't know if his plus was 2 or the attacker
4.
would win anyway. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So both y'all roll damage. Both yours will work. I was linking it together. It's
Sweet.
basically advantage, but with 2 people.
12.
Nice. That's
yeah.
And I'm also going to be pushing him back 10 feet.
10.
Fuck you.
10 for my crossbow bolt.
So that was 22.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They are pretty strong. He's still not dead, but boy, that hurt. And he goes launching backwards.
He's on the ground, right? Or is he on the ground in the air?
He's on the ground.
He's on the ground. Okay. I guess he's more like being drilled into the ground though, because the angle I'm at.
All right, y'all make a Meepo and Jeff make a dexterity saving throw. The positioning matters. The positioning has consequences. I'm sorry.
This is what I was trying to debate if I'm push him straight back
Ooh,
or if
Meepo is good.
natural 20.
19. But.
Meepo got this.
Fuck. 8.
All right. The dragon is going to crash backwards, but it's going to like hit Brutus and kind of take Brutus with him. Brutus, you're gonna like crash back here, like into this stall, and
This was I was asking if he was on the ground or not.
You asked that beforehand.
yeah, you asked that after you did
Yeah,
the
no.
attack.
But that's what I was also trying to say. It's like since I'm on the podium, am I firing at like an angle downwards? So I'm drilling him into the ground, or am I?
He's just gonna take 5 damage.
All that health that Jacob healed up from him.
All right, Brutus, you are up here in close quarters in the wreckage of the stall, right, with this wyvern. What you gonna do?
I assume Phantom Strike is gone at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I believe.
Like, is he on top of me? Am I able to move at all?
I think you went into the wreckage behind, so I think you can move.
Okay.
But I'd say like you have no movement. You can get up and you're in attack range, but you can't move around. You have to use your movement to get up.
Okay. Let's see.
I mean, we're in victory formation here for the most part.
So I'll attack. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of people before the dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that will definitely hit.
And that will kill. You slice the fucking thing's head off. Just. And whoo boy, it looked
Did
rough.
the dragon really only have 1 health left?
Oh wait, that was just the attack roll. Okay, I thought the 18 was the damage roll. Okay,
I wish.
my bad. Was the damage roll? Sorry.
We can call it a kill.
Yeah, like y'all are gonna win this fight.
10.
You slice the thing's head off.
Yeah.
Head comes like sailing straight off.
I am Brutus, Slayer of Wyverns.
Avarice, I thought you were dead. I really thought you were dead.
I was. Twice.